when one's expectations are reduced to zero, one really appreciates everything one does have. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. Quiet people have the loudest minds. God is the name people give to the reason we are here. We are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet of a very average star. But we can understand the universe. That makes us something very special. God may exist, but science can explain the universe without the need for a creator. It surprises me how disinterested we are today about things like physics, space, the universe and philosophy of our existence, our purpose, our final destination. It's a crazy world out there. Be curious. However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. My expectations were reduced to zero when I was 21. Everything since then has been a bonus. I am just a child who has never grown up. I still keep asking these how and why questions. Occasionally, I find an answer. I think computer viruses should count as life. I think it says something about human nature that the only form of life we have created so far is purely destructive. We've created life in our own image. I believe alien life is quite common in the universe, although intelligent life is less so. Some say it has yet to appear on planet Earth. Although I cannot move and I have to speak through a computer, in my mind I am free. I have noticed even people who claim everything is predestined, and that we can do nothing to change it, look before they cross the road. There is a fundamental difference between religion, which is based on authority, and science, which is based on observation and reason. Science will win because it works. Many people find the universe confusing. It's not. You cannot understand the glories of the universe without believing there is some supreme power behind it. People won't have time for you if you are always angry or complaining. I don't think the human race will survive the next 1,000 years, unless we spread into space. Science can lift people out of poverty and cure disease. That, in turn, will reduce civil unrest. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. The thing about smart people is that they seem like crazy people to dumb people. There is nothing bigger or older than the universe. If aliens ever visit us, I think the outcome would be much as when Christopher Columbus first landed in America, which didn't turn out very well for the Native Americans. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. The idea of 10 dimensions might sound exciting, but they would cause real problems if you forget where you parked your car. Humanity's deepest desire for knowledge is justification enough for our continuing quest. And our goal is nothing less than a complete description of the universe we live in. The increase of disorder or entropy is what distinguishes the past from the future, giving a direction to time. I regard the brain as a computer which will stop working when its components fail. There is no heaven or afterlife for broken down computers. That is a fairy story for people afraid of the dark. One of the basic rules of the universe is that nothing is perfect. Perfection simply doesn't exist. Without imperfection, neither you nor I would exist. We are in danger of destroying ourselves by our greed and stupidity. We cannot remain looking inwards at ourselves on a small and increasingly polluted and overcrowded planet. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Never give up work. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. If you are lucky enough to find love, remember it is there and don't throw it away. A million, one with 24 zeros after it, miles, the size of the observable universe. It is said that there's no such thing as a free lunch. But the universe is the ultimate free lunch. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. Science is not only a disciple of reason but, also, one of romance and passion. The most important point, that the universe is governed by a set of rational laws that we can discover and understand. An expanding universe does not preclude a creator, but it does place limits on when he might have carried out his job. I had no desire to share the fate of Galileo, with whom I feel a strong sense of identity, partly because of the coincidence of having been born exactly 300 years after his death. If we find the answer to that, why the universe exists, it would be the ultimate triumph of human reason. For then we would know the mind of God.